There's so much to talk about, both locally and nationally. Tonight, we'll hear from two local delegates who are in Milwaukee attending the RNC. We're also learning more about the person who lost their life at Saturday's rally and others who were badly hurt by that gunfire. First, though, we want to start the conversation locally on how we talk about politics as the president and many others ask all of us to tone things down.
The Secret Service said this morning there would be strengthened security plans in Milwaukee where the Republican National Convention is taking place. As after a coordinator for Secret Service said the day before there would not be changes. The hotel where former President Trump is staying is blocked by metal fencing. The president arrived in Milwaukee last night. Delegates from Kansas and Missouri also in Milwaukee, so we wanted their perspective. So KSHP 41 News reporter Charlie Keegan talked with them today.
I pulled up Zoom to speak with Republicans from the Kansas City area who are at the National Convention in Milwaukee. I wanted to find out, first of all, what the atmosphere is like.
They feel a sense of victory being within reach.
Victory for Republicans took a formal step forward at the RNC Monday. The party officially nominated Donald Trump as its candidate for November's presidential election.
People feel like the stars are aligning.
Kansas Attorney General Chris Kobach listed off what he sees has been a big month for Trump, saying Trump clearly won the debate with Biden. The Supreme Court granted Trump some immunity. Another court dismissed his classified documents case, and Trump survived an attempted assassination.
I think a true miracle that he was not hit fatally by that bullet.
Kobach and other delegates, like Clay County Republican Chairman Gary Smedley, know there's still work to do. They're focused on pulling back the rhetoric and not attacking candidates.
The message in the end is the issues, regardless of who's delivering them. So make it as positive as you can concerning the issues. And of course, we think that we have the issues on our side.
Many never expected Trump to be the unifying candidate with his history of provocative sound bites.
Proud boys, stand back and stand by. Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath.
You don't mince words very often, Attorney General. What role do you play in something like that?
I just wish, as an attorney, as someone who enjoys a good debate, we could just talk about the issues, talk about the things we disagree on, but still respect each other.
Charlie Keegan, KSHB 41 News.